Imagine a Middle East where Tehran was Washington's closest ally, a time when American presidents welcomed the Shah of Iran as a trusted strategic partner, a time when the United States sold Iran its most advanced fighter jets and billions of dollars in military technology. This isn't alternate history. It's how the story began. The relationship between the United States and Iran was once built on shared interests, Cold War fears, and strategic necessity. But over 70 years, that partnership transformed into one of the most enduring rivalries in modern geopolitics. How did it happen? The turning point began in 1953. Iran's democratically elected Prime Minister, Mohammad Mossadegh, had moved to nationalize the country's oil industry. Fearing Soviet influence during the height of the Cold War, the CIA supported a covert operation that removed Mossadegh from power and strengthened the rule of Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi. From Washington's perspective, Iran became a vital barrier against the Soviet Union. Over the next 2 decades, the Shah modernized Iran rapidly. But beneath the modernization, resentment was building. Many Iranians viewed the Shah as increasingly authoritarian. Political dissent was crushed. Opposition voices were silenced. And for many citizens, the regime appeared too dependent on American influence. By the late 1970s, protests erupted across the country. In 1979, the Islamic Revolution reshaped Iran's future. The Shah fled. Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini returned from exile to massive crowds. Iran transformed into an Islamic republic grounded in anti-American ideology. In November 1979, Iranian students stormed the United States Embassy in Tehran. 52 American diplomats were taken hostage and held for 444 days. The hostage crisis shocked the American public. Diplomatic relations were severed. Economic sanctions began. Trust collapsed almost overnight. The former allies had become adversaries. The hostility deepened throughout the 1980s, when war broke out between Iran and Iraq. The United States supported Iraq, viewing Iran's revolutionary government as the greater threat. The conflict devastated the region and further entrenched suspicion on both sides. In the decades that followed, the rivalry evolved into a shadow conflict across the Middle East. Iran expanded its regional influence through allied groups in Lebanon, Iraq, and Syria. The United States responded with sanctions, military deployments, and efforts to contain Tehran's reach. By the early 2000s, global attention shifted to Iran's nuclear program. Western governments feared Iran was seeking nuclear weapons capability. Iranian leaders insisted their program was for peaceful energy purposes. In 2015, a nuclear agreement placed limits on Iran's activities in exchange for sanctions relief. But in 2018, the United States withdrew from the deal and tensions rose once again. Today, the United States and Iran remain locked in a complex standoff. There are no formal diplomatic relations. Sanctions continue. Military forces operate in close proximity across the region. From allies in the Cold War to rivals in a divided Middle East, the transformation was not sudden, but step by step. History rarely moves in straight lines, and in the relationship between the United States and Iran, the past remains very much alive.